opportunity.
We're excited that you're going to try DMing so that we don't have to.
And for posterity, we are having this.
You know, there's always excitement when you hear a train slamming on its brakes and metal screeching, long as you're not on the train.
Or the tracks. I would be a little afraid to be on the tracks.
Or next to them.
Let's see, Discord cam can go away right now.
But in your case, you are the train, and the rest of us get to watch.
Yes. So, I definitely want to thank Fluffy. He's been a big help. Please forgive me for anything I fuck up.
Hey, dude, it is fun times. We're rolling dice. All of us fuck up. I'll let you know that right now. It's basically rolling with it and going, okay, let's turn this train wreck into something fun.
The mountain was actually a mimic.
Oh, God.
I think in Tasha's there's a mimic colony. It looks like an inn.
So, as you all are aware, Sin is not joining us tonight because of whatever is going on. I told him if we were, he was asked Quinn to record, so he could see what's going on. I told him if he wants to, he can be dropped in. This is literally just for me to get my balls wet and figure out how to.
I've never been so
how to do this.
Well, yeah, that's why we got this on streaming. It's going to go on my YouTube page for anyone to do. So it's recording to, Jesus, yeah, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time because I pay money for this shit.
So I do have one question.
Yes, I'm ready for some football.
How do you add music? I think there should be like a little bar with a music note icon.
You have to have a MP3, right?
Well, you can take some generic stuff and search for like pretty much anything by what is it, like Kenny McLeod or
something like that.
But there should be there's like a jukebox tab on the sidebar.
Mm-hmm.
It's right next to the.
And you can it'll have a thing where you can say manage audio. And you can upload MP3 files that you have on your system.
Gotcha.
And then be able to play that through a jukebox.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking about kind of possibly playing something through one of the bots in Discord. And just turning it down a little bit, but I don't know about copyright. I don't want to get you copyright strikes.
You know what? Copyright claims just mean like any ad revenue that I would get, or any ads that play go to them.
Is it that bad, or is it that soft? Because last time I remember way back when something got copyright struck, it like deleted the audio.
Well, it might mute the audio. Yeah, that's true. I think Twitch will mute the audio on the VOD.
Yeah.
But YouTube just
because I watched something live and then I went back to rewatching the archive and all of a sudden the sound was gone. I'm like, what the fuck? Actually, it was one of your videos like a while ago.
Yeah, my videos occasionally get flagged like that.
Yeah,
but
so
that's why
I'll probably forego the music for this one, and maybe I'll see if I can find something that won't get copyright strike because I want you to make money for whatever you can.
I don't make any ad money. Just people throwing bits and subs.
Making it rain subs and bits.
Yeah,
basically.
So basically, just me and Doggo.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, I
Doggo
pay for a sub
Doggo
too.
pays his rent through Twitch.
I pay my rent actually, and then on top of that, do Twitch. So I probably pay the most in this house.
Oh, poor boy.
What? Doggo just donated $1,000. What?
So fucking mean.
I'm incredibly mean.
Go away.
I'm incredibly mean.
I am gonna take your hand off.
I'm so mean.
Oh my.
Okay. So, real quick, as we were talking about, I want to make sure all you are aware, max HP for every single level 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Creatures are going to, as Fluffy has announced, creatures are going to be max HP instead of standard, like mid-range HP, or rolling their HP.
You might have to go into me and give permissions to either Quinn or Sam, so they can drag my tokens out.
Bear with me.
Give it to Sam because they'll be sharing.
Yeah.
That one is Chitter.
Yes, that's Chitter.
Okay, so
As well as the weird imp thing.
Can be controlled by Sam as well. Save.
Yes.
Also, Impy McImpface.
Yep.
And you might also want to put it in their journals, or in their journals, so she can see it.
Okay.
Alright.
That'll do.
Yeah, I will mouse.
Perfect. Well, that's the one.
Yep, I already added Sam to control the other one, but I didn't put it in journal, so there you go. That one should be now in there.
Yep. Just drag Chitter out
You're my
and drop
friend now.
Impy McImpface.
Alright,
I think I'm gonna call it Moxie.
so,
Actually,
does anyone have any magical items?
Yes.
No, because I didn't go shopping.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got told that kind
So
of
everyone has starting gold of 650 gold, plus whatever their starting gold was for their character. So they have that extra bonus.
For things.
Reason I'm asking is so that way I can be aware, because I am planning something. Just depends. I actually, while working today and talking to Fluffy, I think I kind of have a different brainchild going. So, if I may ask, Quinn, what magical item do you have?
I've got first and foremost a haversack.
A haversack.
Yeah.
Handy haversack. It's basically
Holding.
yeah, it's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of holding that's quick access.
Oh, okay.
In that case, though, he's a little special because he's an
Artificer. Yeah. I can make my own magic items.
Robber. That thing. What is that class that he is? That
Artificer.
That's the one. Yeah.
So
And
I'm just
I know
gonna.
that one is one he's made for sure.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it to you, all you guys, right now, and then Sin can just add it on later. Go ahead and give all you guys a cloak of protection.
Nice. That's a pricey piece.
You know what? This is the Junior. Are you boss rooming us?
No. No.
Ammo packs. Wait. There's all these health and ammo packs here. Oh, hey, look. It's a save space. Wait a minute.
Why? Just go away.
It only lets you save once? Wait, what? I can't double check my save?
This is a boss room.
This is bad.
It's a Doom Train room.
So we get that for free? We don't have to pay for that?
Correct.
Okay, cool. Question.
It is. Yep.
Are you pricing these like Quinn prices these, or how should we do pricing?
How does Quinn normally price items?
I had the label there.
I know that the healing potions are usually 50, but that's the only thing I remember.
I would say go ahead and price it as Quinn normally would price.
Let's see if I actually have that.
So that also means with Quinn being an artificer, stuff that he can craft will be at half price.
Yep. That's how I've got some of those, plus infusions. It's fun times.
The cloak of protection is a gift from taking the summons from the guild.
All right, so what we have here is common items are at 100. What is the halfway point? 250 for uncommon. Because I had basically averaged the them out.
So, real quick question for you, Quinn, because I couldn't find it, but maybe it's because I am also looking at just a standard beginner's guide thing. What was that bag that there was this net bag? It may only be in 3.5. That was the bag of tripping or bag of whatever where you could throw it out and it basically made a trip trap.
Tanglefoot bag.
Tanglefoot bag, yeah.
Tanglefoot bag. Are those in 5e?
They should be.
I don't believe they're directly in 5e.
Okay, because the only thing I could find was a rope of entanglement.
Yeah, rope of entanglement is something real different.
So rare items would be...
A rare item would be 2,500 gold to buy.
2,500. So it goes common, uncommon, rare.
100, 250, 2,500, 25,000.
Okay. So I
They do have things for a Tanglefoot bag. But
What was that?
They do have things for a Tanglefoot bag, but it looks like it's based off of Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
I was
it's
just
saying, like,
curious.
reflex check.
Wait, 50, 100.
So reflex check would be a dexterity save, I'm assuming?
Technically, yeah.
Doug,
Okay.
will you sign into this so I can look at these?
Sign in with Twitch.
I may put those as an available item coming up in the next game. Or the next session.
The next section of this one, if you keep it going.
Okay.
Yes. Basically for when we go into this being the 0.5, the beta launch, when we go into the full access. Let me know when you guys are ready. I am going to have my headset on. I'm going to mute myself real quick. I'm going to grab a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
I had this better listed out, but I think
I'm just going to be looking at magic items.
You're fine. Take your time.
I like this one.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the red, white, and dew, or dew SA now.
What is that flavor anyway? I keep seeing
no,
it, but I have not tried
they
it.
mix the flavors of Code Red, Whiteout, and Voltage. They basically throw the three flavors together.
And it turns it into a purplish color.
If you want to save it, I don't care.
It sounds interesting. Have you had the Major Melon?
No.
Oh, no.
Dude, that is real good.
It's under game rules and then magic items.
Magic.
Right. Down.
But it changes it a purpley color. I mean,
That's what I usually do for my Dragon Brews. It's Voltage and Code Red, and it kind of makes kind of like a wine color.
I'm not an art major, but red, blue definitely generally make a purple color.
It's supposed to be purple, but like when I mix it, it usually
It's kind of like
looks
a
kinda
purpley brown.
Yeah.
It looks like a Chardonnay.
Yeah, it looks like a wine.
Oh no! The Bloody Mary runneth dry.
That sounds like terrible.
And according to this,
I have.
You know what I realized I forgot for you, Fluffy?
Hmm.
When we met in Flagstaff, I totally forgot I should have brought a bottle of mead for you to take with you.
yes, you should
Should've.
have.
What was I? Oh, I was gonna pull up Twitch because I don't have Twitch open just yet.
What were our
Okay,
basic
no,
ideas?
it's 50 for a common.
And then uncommon.
50, 100, 300, 5 grand, 50 grand.
So 50, 100.
300. Wait, no, 500. Not one.
500.
100, 500, 5k, 50k.
For what? Oh, magic items?
Yeah, the magic item prices.
Okay.
So which means I'm going to have to go and do some thing, because I got a haversack, which is... I am good at stretching my budget.
Well,
Oh, by the
problem is
way,
I don't have a
everyone,
whole
Ray
lot
says
that
hi.
I want to pay.
Well, her high.
Eyes of Charming? Ooh.
Oh, are we actually playing?
Where's my dimmick?
I
Give me
should
the
switch.
Dimmick?
Dimmick, give me.
Feywild Shard.
Dimmigamy.
Whoopsie, this is scary.
So I have
I have
been screwing around the entire day in Roll20. Well, actually, for the last couple days. Thanks to Fluffy, I have got a pretty good arsenal of tokens and everything that I have got to be able to use.
Well, that is both a good and a bad thing.
Most of them have been all on my request. He's like, "Oh, I've got that. I've got that. I've got that."
Again,
that is one of the perks of buying all the books.
Yeah, I don't have Tasha's bot, and I don't have the new Van Richten's.
Depending on how things go, I may pick up a book or two, and continue. I don't know.
Well, if you do decide to continue and Roll20 being your primary way of doing it, I would definitely consider buying the monster manual, because then you will have most of the tokens.
Yeah.
There's some that are from, like, modules and shit that I have, but...
There we go.
Do we know
Mood lighting.
anything about this while I'm looking at magical items?
What was that?
Do I have an idea of like what magic how do I put this? Do we have an idea of what we're fighting? Because there are some magical items that are particular for certain things.
Not yet, but if you want to go ahead and maneuver around town, by all means, and ask around.
Okay. You said that we'd been like
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to do that one.
Basically the guild has summoned y'all to help out with some stuff that's been going on.
I know.
It has summoned several sets of adventures.
Wind closure is the one that allows you to auto-stabilize.
This one lets you auto-stabilize.
No, that one just prevents you from being diseased.
Oh, okay, then that's not what I wanted.
You want that one.
Yeah.
That's the automatic stabilizing one.
And depending on where you are in the town, you will notice the town does seem kind of quiet.
Zombies everywhere.
Roll initiative. No, just kidding. There's one dwarf that is actually hanging something up.
We can see what he's hanging. Can we see what's being put up? Like, is it a sign?
Depending on where you are. Where you two are, if you're on that side of the house, on that side of the building, no, you won't be able to see it just yet. But if you come around, you should be able to. She's just basically hanging up a notice on her blacksmith shop.
So what is we were all just like teleported here, or what's the deal?
Basically, you all were summoned there. Some of you arrived, however, carriage, horseback. That's why some of you are in different parts of the town currently.
Luckstone's good too. No, Luckstone, the one right above it.
Well, Homeboy will kind of creep around the building and try to get a closer look at what she's hanging up.
Wait, can we have an introduction of characters? Because I don't know who Fluffy's playing.
Yeah, go for it. If you want to go ahead and start, Fluff.
I'm gonna have a hat of disguise.
Given their current location, can't see me, so who knows? But it is Malekith. And he's got some elfy ears sticking out of his hood. He's got a very, very Legion-y looking mask on. Black everywhere. He's very He's in the upper 5 feet range and is very lanky looking. But with his mask and attire everywhere, you can't really make out a whole lot about his features.
Did the picture come up when I hit show?
You have to hit show players, or...
Wasn't sure if it did when I hit show.
Because I'm not seeing.
Probably gonna do the potions.
You might have to put it in all players' journal for it to show to everybody.
Ascending stone and the luck stone.
Okay. Why is it spazzing out on me? There we go.
Because I don't know what else to buy at the bottom.
You can take the mouse over there. You're allowed to have it.
No.
Yes.
I like doing it across you.
It feels awkward though.
It is awkward.
Did anything pop up for anyone?
No.
There. I shared the picture on Discord.
Okay, that works.
And I'm sorry, you said Legion mask?
Yes.
From DVD?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
That's just like the it's not exactly a Legion mask in the picture, but it's similar enough that I was like, fuck yeah, that's cool.
Hey, there we go. I temporarily put it up there.
And he's Elven?
He's got elfy ears sticking out, but
So
that's about
basically
the
looks
only.
like that.
They're
That's
prosthetics.
about
Well,
that's about the only thing of his actual physique you can see.
well,
Looks like he has like an
Golden
Anubu
Sun
mask
Spirits.
from Naruto on his side too.
Oh yeah, it kind of does. And it appears male.
Yeah. I would say it's not very descript one way or the other, but there's no reason to believe it's not a male.
Okay, I'm just trying to get a full understanding.
Who wants to go next?
Doge. Doge goes next.
I'm doing what now?
Introducing your character.
So currently, I just look like a human with a weird hat and just kind of walking around, rather nondescript.
Walking a little funny.
Walking a little funny, strange mannerisms alike. Actually, he kind of looks like Saint Germain. Got very, very ostentatious looking clothing, kind of like a beret hat, like kind of like a full bushy brown beard and shit. But very striking green eyes.
Nice. Who wants to go next?
I guess I will if
You will go
Quinn's
next.
not going to.
No, you're going down the thing.
Okay.
I figure he wants to save his for last.
He's a punk ass.
I am a punk ass, but honestly, it just goes through you and then just kind of goes down the line.
Okay. I look like a short elven boy. Probably early teens. Lots of armor. I have light colored emerald green horns and eyes. And black hair.
Ooh. Nice.
I'm exactly like my picture because I actually drew it today. So.
Where did you put your picture last?
I didn't put the full picture in there, but
I thought you posted it somewhere.
Hold on, I can post
No.
it right now.
She
Yeah,
posted a
basically.
smaller one for me to use it as a token.
Okay, yeah, posted that and I can
Why?
do Dragon Party.
And I have a lot of dragon symbols on my armor. Like, I've got, like, almost an imprinted scale design, a dragon on my breastplate, and a dragon on my halberd. or glaive. Glaive, sorry. I was just playing a character with a halberd, but no, glaive.
Nice. So it's a dragon mouth with the blade coming out,
Yeah.
like a flame.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like a little bit like Guan Yu's blue dragon.
I don't know what that is, but yes.
A little bit, but not really.
I'm mostly dressed in black. I'm very short. I'm under 5 feet.
So is the armor the same shade of green as the eyes and horns, or are those like a? Is it more of like a?
The armor
Like a
is
taupe.
The armor is more green. It looks like metal that's been attempted to be dyed green.
Okay.
While my eyes and horns are these very vibrant emerald.
Sweet.
Okay.
Professor?
Professor. Not a professor.
Oh, here we go.
I am a big orky man who is made in Soul Calibur. Yes. 6'3", very solid build. Golden eyes with black hair streaked with bits of gray. A big smile on his face. A large, odd contraption full of science. You bear witness to one of the greats of the Nork family. My name is Zork. I am currently the chemistry orc.
Nice.
Zork, Nork, the chemistry orc, and you know what? I'm also fancying myself a bit of a chef. You may have heard of me. Just remember, there's very little difference between a trip mine and a tiramisu. Don't get them confused.
He worships Shormamu.
No, Shwamamu can eat a dick. I'm here to destroy this cult. They befoul both science and culinary excellence.
Good luck there.
Yes, well.
All right.
I
So,
will pistol whip you.
with the placement of where the two are up top, you may hear a little bit of chatter and stuff coming from one of the buildings.
From what building?
Over here. But you heard the pinging sound from down south.
Where's the tavern?
I was about to say, is it where the yellow square is?
The pinging is where the yellow square is. That's the sign that she is hanging up.
Orte.
I guess I won't be in that house since I don't know whose house it is.
Can you move me to the left of you? Thank you.
I guess I'm curious about the pinging sound, so I'm gonna go see what this dwarf is up to.
And that is Metadona. She is the blacksmith.
Meta donut?
Metadona.
Meta donuts.
Metadona.
I think I made one of those once.
Delicious.
Sacrilegious.
She's sitting there hanging up a sign. You could definitely see on there big and red reward.
Well, I guess... Were we traveling together?
Yes.
I guess I could be all by myself.
You are.
That's okay. No one appreciates me anyway.
I don't even know who you are.
Be alone together.
Alright, I don't know, I guess I'll stroll up.
Needs like a soundboard.
not too much taller than the dwarf.
How tall are you?
I'm 4'8".
Oh yeah.
So she'll see the two of you there, and then the one that's kind of lingering to the west. She'll be like, "Oh, another adventuring party."
Well, seeing the other two
Party of two.
walk up there, he will get a little closer.
You will too.
So she'll go ahead and mention that she's hanging up a bounty for some supplies that were stolen from the blacksmith shop, and also that the town needs some more meat due to some issues going on. Also on there, it does say for more details to go ahead and see the guild leader in the tavern.
I think I saw him wandering around.
You don't have any more information about the going-ons? It sounds like you got... Well, if you've been robbed by something, I guess I'm curious about that.
Just some ore and metal and supplies that were behind the blacksmith shop for some orders that I was processing ended up disappearing.
That's terrible.
Middle of the night, and trying to go ahead, and unfortunately I can't go out and find it myself, but there are a few adventuring parties that have arrived, but you're the first to see this.
Oh, look, we were in the right place, right when we needed to be.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and point you to the giant building.
Is there any,
Say-
is there any look of, what the payment would be for such a task?
It depends on what the guild is wanting to go ahead and put up for a reward for this. I personally will go ahead and any mending or any crafting that you needed for blacksmithing, for armor and stuff like that, I will definitely do at half of what normally I would charge anyone else.
Now, do I get a further discount if I do the work myself?
Well, of course.
Uh,
If you want, I can hold your hand while you're doing it too.
Say what?
What's that now?
She'll just go ahead and chuckle and
No,
Like,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
that's what
about
you
that.
said.
I'm sorry. I think my friend here has a tin ear. What did you say?
and if you want, I can go ahead and hold your hand while you're at it too.
Well, I mean, you seem like a perfectly nice individual and all, but I prefer more sciencey folk.
Ayla. Well, if you definitely want to inquire, like I said, you'll want to go ahead and talk to the burly fellow inside the tavern.
I'm definitely interested. I like this idea of getting a bit off the mending. I think that'll be useful.
Yeah,
They have great food in there, too.
traveling coin, of course.
And beverage.
Drink wouldn't be bad. Well, I'm ready to head to the tavern. I'll turn to the other two that were around with this discussion. Well, I mean, it looks like we're going to be an adventuring party, so drinks and get to know each other?
I think that would be fine.
Seems all right to me.
Alright, real quick, how do I switch pages?
The little red player icon on the map tab, just
Oh yeah, click and drag.
Yep, drag that to the map you want.
Wanted to make sure I got it.
Well, the thing is, it's like, if you think it's, we should be a party together. Yeah, you're more than welcome to it.
Well, I mean, we're stronger in a pack, right?
What was that?
You look familiar.
I was telling nervous Jermaine over here that
I can't say that we've ever met before. You can.
You work for the master.
I don't know what master you are speaking of.
The man, really ugly mustache, kind of cropped up hair, dark circles on the eyes, has handprints on his cloak.
No.
No? Alright.
I don't believe I know anyone like that.
Alright, well.
1 second.
These things, you must have one of those faces. And yes, that was the Manos Hands of Fate reference.
well, it looks like they're looking for adventuring parties, and I want in on this. So, why not? We're around. We've got this information together. Looks like we're ahead of the crowd, so might as well benefit off this.
I agree. Let's see what they can offer us for it.
With that, I guess, start heading to the tavern.
Yes, nervous man will follow along.
Hooded thing just shrugs and follows.
Hooded thing. Me and the boys meme.
Need a boys meme? What?
Me and the boys meme.
Yeah.
So you all are heading to the tavern, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and, Alright, so you guys walk on in. You hear a bunch
What
of
the
chatter going
fuck?
on.
Yeah, Fluffy had too much fun populating this.
A bunch of chatter. You see a
Wow,
bunch
you're
of
the
different
wild
adventures.
Gross.
I recognize a couple of these people.
I recognize a couple of them
There's
as well.
a lot of people in here. They're all Fluffy's characters. Oh my gosh.
Are they all Fluffies? Because
Most of them.
look like
Not-
Hawk.
Nope. Fluffy.
So not all.
Fluffy. Fluffy.
One's rough.
One is. Wait a minute.
Wait. Which
One is Petals. She's
Okay,
working
yes, I
on
see.
working on a crossbow over there that you see her pull out. She does a couple things and then it collapses down to about being the size of a fist.
Rogue too, I think.
I'm not very familiar with all the stock images, but
So that's Petals right there. She's
Fluffy's Leonin right there.
a woman of science. You've got
Uh-oh, Zork might get a stiffy.
Hold
You gotta
on
look-
here. I think I see a bloody heretic.
Which one?
Bloody hell.
One-
He's behind the
one
counter.
thing that does stand
I can
out is
smell
you see,
him.
you
Oh,
see
is
a
that-
giant Ankeg skull on the back wall.
God.
Oh.
And you see a bowl of stone fingers on the counter.
Is that Kess behind the bar?
Yeah, that's it.
God.
Shoot the
That
kill.
that is Kess. With a known associate sitting there at the bar chit-chatting.
Yay!
I have found the root of all evil. I must destroy him now.
It is a little bit nostalgic.
Yeah, these aren't all my characters. Four
No,
of them
but
aren't
some-
mine.
Yeah, some of them
okay,
are
but I'm
familiar.
not familiar with JR's.
We must destroy
What was that,
this
Sam?
evil.
You cut out really bad.
I was saying I'm not all that familiar with JR's stock
So,
images. I just saw
You got
like, the ones I've drawn, and I was like, hey, I know these people.
So you've got Petals, the artificer. She, like I said, she's
Yeah.
working on a
That one.
crossbow that she can pull out, and then it collapses once done to about the size, a little bit bigger than the size of a fist.
And then
You've got a rogue swashbuckler rogue up the top from
This one?
Ray's Adventure. Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is my rogue. You've got Fluffy's rogue right across from her.
Yeah.
X Hill.
Yeah, that one I knew.
You've got Zyman at the bar with Kess.
That one I know. I've never seen Kess's picture before, or I don't remember it. So that's why I did not recognize that as one of your characters.
You drew a Kess picture, but I don't
And
have it, or I would
awful.
have changed it.
That is so
Yeah.
old.
I don't have it either because when Quinn deleted that game, when he closed that completely out, I didn't have it saved at the time because you automatically ported it in for me because I couldn't figure out how to do it.
I see like 3 Felpool.
Yeah, Alex.
You
and
see
Des,
one Felpool.
Oh, Des, that's
Des,
right.
And I know
This
one.
character
I
right
don't
here was the one that died before we can get the game started. This was from when Pat started, or Fluffy started the Crusaders campaign. This was the original person for, or not for the Crusaders campaign. It was for the
Yeah. I don't
book
remember.
campaign.
It was the Tomb of Annihilation. I don't remember her name, but I had her in my shit, so I was like, hey, fuck it. One more of his characters
I
can be
remember
there.
that character
She was
now.
my grave cleric.
Wasn't her
And
name
she's
Rose
sitting
or
with
something?
Chexis because they came from the same game.
Wasn't her name Rose or something?
I think it was Rose.
But JR, I think you are on the GM layer because I'm not seeing your pings.
Yep. Hold on. Maps and tokens.
Who's
Does
this
that work?
one? Yeah, that
Yes.
worked.
There you go.
There we go. So I do not know who the samurai is.
That's Greatbot.
Isn't
Oh,
that is
It doesn't
Greatbot.
look like Greatbot.
Well, because Greatbot in the game has a
Different
little
picture.
tokeny thing, but
Yeah. Well, it's definitely an interesting group of people. What do you need us for? I think all these people could manage it themselves.
Well, go ahead and inquire and find out exactly about what all is going on.
Who are we going to be talking to?
Probably Cass at the bar, except for Zor.
big burly guy.
Talk to him.
The big burly guy.
The dwarf. That one.
Oh, by the way, on top of the top of the door before you walk in, you see a name on there that says Krog Avkes.
Krog of Cass.
Korg space AV space Kess.
What's that mean?
It's Tavern of Kess in
Swedish.
Swedish. I was trying to find where Fluffy posted that.
Korg of Kess. Yes.
I threw my token down.
Throw me down too.
I will throw you.
Ugh. And MP face.
So Zyman will definitely see you guys there. And go ahead and mention you guys to Kess. Kess is sitting there chopping up some stuff.
Yes, they do, Coral.
Shaving meat.
When they
Why am I lagging so bad?
I don't know why you're lagging so bad. Are you trying to do too many things?
This might be dying.
Might be dying. Might have to plug it in. Might have to plug it in.
I'm gonna be stubborn and force it to work.
Might have to
God
plug it in.
damn it! No!
Might have to plug it in.
There. I have walked up and taken a stool at the bar.
Might have to plug it in.
My shot.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Long as I'm approving.
Enough for it. Still have
Just
like,
make sure it's on the sheet so that way that I need and stuff.
yeah. I have 50.
All
By the way, Twitch crashed.
Yeah, it does that.
It happens.
I think my lag
So-
issue was an internet lag because.
All right, so Kess will be like, another group. I see you have all responded to my summons. It's a great turnout for this hunt.
Give me a mouse.
Why are you bringing so many groups here if you've only got, what, a thievery at the blacksmith and needing of meat?
Oh no, that's just a small thing.
Oh.
The real reason y'all were summoned here was for the hunt.
The hunt?
And the hunt. So, long story short, we have some interesting things that happen around here. So as of right now, we have need of a little bit of things. So yes, we need some meat, and some supplies were stolen from the blacksmith. That was all last night. The summons were sent out a while ago. So that's just some extra. So that's just some extra stuff for on the side for you guys if you take the job. But the hunt right now is we have some big old guys that are kind of messing with the area right now, and we need to take care of them. I, of course, would, but I also have to run the town and the guild and other things.
All over my
And he'll look at Zyman.
Say he's looking at Zyman.
I know.
And we'll go back to talking. But we can go over more details of the hunt. I haven't even given the rest of the details out to the other parties. Right now, if you want, you can definitely go ahead and help out. Like I said, we need some meat and we are missing some supplies. The blacksmith has definitely put up, a reward of half price on mending, crafting, and stuff like that, which will definitely come in handy for the hunt. And then, depending on how whoever wins in the hunt basically gets higher status in the guild and a massive reward.
Well, coin is a good thing, yeah.
You can do a lot with a lot of coin.
I intend to.
So he'll go ahead and grab a plate of food and some beer. Give it to you guys. This one's on the house.
What kind of food is it?
Shawarma.
There's some shawarma, and there's some
Heresy.
some steaks. But like I said, the massive details on the hunt will go ahead and start tomorrow, because this isn't something just we want anyone just taking on, liability and all. Too many dead people, bad for the town.
Alright, so we take on these other tasks and then you'll consider telling us about why you're summoning us.
Pretty much.
Suppose that's fair. You're going to want to know who you're working with.
Oh, I've heard great stories about everyone here.
I'm sure you've heard of me.
I don't know why anyone would have heard of me, but okay.
Yes, Zork Dork. Everybody has heard of you and your great vast family.
I know.
It's because you won't shut up about it.
They deserve to have their deeds known.
There we
It's perfectly fine.
go.
So as he hands you the food and brews, he'll be like, "May Shwarmamu guide you on your way."
What did you just say to me?
Oh God.
He said he wants you to shit your back through your spine. Okay, cloak of protection.
I don't think I appreciate your paganism, sir.
To each their own.
Zorkdork, how about you just accept the food and say thank you to the kind man?
I will not be eating of this.
What?
It is tainted.
I mean, he can starve. I am gladly going to accept this.
It is tainted with spice.
And sweet, sweet tzatziki.
Zork is a celebrity chef in England where they don't believe in spices.
Oh, I believe in spices. I just don't believe in heresy in my cuisine.
It's a
Of
good
course
thing
I
it's
believe
not
in
your
salts.
cuisine.
I'm sorry, I love you. Don't hurt me.
God, you're so salty. I think that's everything except for the hat. Yeah, no, so I have to shred off the 50 gold. Or down to 50 gold.
So as you guys sit there and eat,
Change that
he'll
to
go
60.
ahead and give you a little details about what was the info about the blacksmith.
Perfect. And then can you type in
So-
that?
As we said, we are in need of some extra meat
There we go.
due to a trade route being closed. And the supplies that were stolen from the blacksmith is a bunch of metal ore and ingots and stuff like that that were supposed to be used for an order coming up. There is a path leading out of the town towards where the blacksmith is, to the right, or to the east, I should say. It did happen at night. And we just haven't sent anyone out just yet on this, because we figured someone would be willing to take it up for some extra gold.
Well, I'm definitely interested in the, why is Cyrus on there? Oh, that's, okay. Sorry, I got confused. I'm definitely interested in the helping you with the blacksmith issue, but, I'm not a hunter. Maybe one of my new acquainted companions is. I'll glance around.
Well, I mean, I do have done a fair amount of hunting in my time.
Perfect.
I do a little of this, a little of that.
I mean, Walk did teach me of some of the grazing habits of more meaty type animals.
Did you say walk?
I will say there has been some.
My sister. She's a zoologist.
What were you gonna say, JR?
There have been some odd sightings lately of some weird things riding on the back of animals. No one is able to really catch quite what it is, but they're little things just riding on the back of something, and so you may want to keep an eye out for that.
On the back of what?
I'm not quite sure. No one could ever really explain exactly what either thing is. They see something scurrying away with something on its back.
It's a mystery then.
It's only been going on for the last couple days while preparing for to get this all underway. So I'll leave you to your food, and if you need anything, I'll be right here. If you can't get my attention, Zyman should definitely be able to get my attention.
Suppose that's what I do.
So what shall you guys... I'm sorry.
If we're all gonna work together, maybe we should take our food and drink to a table and maybe get to know each other a little bit. If we're gonna work together and all.
I should think that's fine.
Probably be a good idea.
Don't be alone.
All right. Well, where the hell is my guy?
You might have to
Did
drag
I
him
not
in
drag him in? Oh.
Yeah, you need to drag him in again. Yes, I'll sit next to the assassin.
No one said he's an assassin.
I mean, you may not be a fucking murderer, but you sure dress like one.
Will Zork be coming for conversation and such, or?
Or is he still pouting about the food?
Zork's like, I can't eat this.
Got my eyes on that one.
He said that there was steaks there. You don't have to eat the shawarma.
Yes, I eat the shawarma. Cult cuisine.
Is my max hit point? Oh, it's 55. That's right. So it's not that much shorter, but I am.
Hello, bearded witch. How's it going?
What's a bearded witch?
Wait, that's not showing through.
What's not?
Hold on. Why is that not showing through?
Don't know.
Do. Stop it, cat.
Okay.
There, that should have came through now. Just another NPC.
Yay, a barmaid or some such.
Yep.
Hey. Yay, barmaid or some such.
I just noticed it wasn't showing through on Twitch, so gives me an opportunity to mess with the tokens to make sure everything is being right.
God fucking damn it. Settings. Chat only. There we go.
Well,
everything's been rolled out.
Well, you said you wanted to get to know everybody, so why don't we just start with names?
oh, I'm Malekith, but I just mostly go by Kith.
By Kiss?
Kith.
Huh?
Kiss or Kith?
Kith. K-I-T-H. Kith.
Okay.
All right, so it's not a lisp. Got it. You just had to do that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Oh God. Well, thank you, Doge.
I had to buy more bits too.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Kith. My name's Cyrus Bennett, but you can call me Cy.
I am Zork Nork, son of the famed Bork Nork, the Science Orc.
Think that's a cat? Sounds
That's
like
a cat.
That's a cat.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop. My name, I believe you can call me by Saint Germain.
You have a very familiar face.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, who are you trying to deceive?
Everyone.
Like, I thought I had this massive acid trip once, and I thought I saw your face.
No, couldn't be me.
No?
No.
I don't know, maybe it's just a very common hairstyle. The way you have your beard, it just looks like... Makes you look like everyone else. Like, disturbingly like everyone else. That's weird.
No, I just come from around and about, and I do many, I know many things, and I do many things. I'm a rather, I'm a private individual for the most part, but, I tend to have a few, tricks that I can do here and there.
No. A parlor magician, then.
You could say that.
Very well, very well. Well, what about you, masked one? You have any specific... talents?
I mean, nothing special really, just, kind of, I like to do stuff. Fuck. I don't know. I don't even know what this character does.
Well, I mean,
No,
to do stuff and fuck is pretty much the whole purpose of life, isn't it?
well, I mean, I just kind of, got tired of hiding in a hole and trying to hide from everything, so I just decided to go out and have an adventure and see what the world has to offer.
You were hidden in a hole?
Well, metaphorically.
Nine inch nails, that's what it is.
Alright, well, so long as you weren't kept under some stairs or something.
My kind mostly kept to the underground.
Your kind? Strange
I mean, like-
hooded people? Is that a kind?
My clan, I guess. But as I said, I left there because it was boring and I wanted to go see what else was out there.
Ah, well. Well, there's certainly, hopefully, many things to do around here. My friend and I, we are passing through.
Well, there's
I guess we can't say that there's much of a destination in mind for us, is there?
Not particularly.
I was venturing on in the name of science, and old Cyrus here was very keen, very kind to accompany me on my adventures.
I mean, I wouldn't say I had a whole lot of choice in it.
Look, I was just as curious about that swirling vortex as you. I know you were a little hesitant, but I'm glad you bucked up and got the spirit.
I do believe I said, no thanks, let's part ways here.
Well, then you decided against that and came with me. It's very nice of you.
And then you gave me a parting slap on the shoulder, and now here we are.
You know, some people just need a little bit of positive reinforcement.
So real quick,
Yes, Cyrus denied me. I slapped them on the back, wishing them well. They tumbled into the portal.
so
Orked into adventure.
if anyone notices, the Bard Maiden shows up with another round of drinks.
I wouldn't trust anything in this establishment.
The Bard Maiden will say, from the fellow tinkerer over there, said for another group, or for the group with the other man of science. And she'll go ahead and set down these drinks and start heading away.
Looks like you have an admirer.
Well, I mean, there's many people who have heard of me, far and wide, or at least the family resemblance, of course.
Yes.
Oh my.
I can't say I really ever heard of you.
Still trying to deceive. What is going on here?
This just needs to be it. Just
You know what? I'm not rolling anything. You need to change this to you.
Okay.
Hey, just, he's doing a pretty good job. I haven't had to intervene yet with it.
Yeah, I sent him a DM about why that is.
I figured.
No. You've certainly at least heard of the Nork clan. Famed scientists, scholars. Oh, you can't give me that. I know.
Ugh.
I refuse to believe you haven't heard of us.
Well, don't worry. You're going to be able to answer test questions by the end of this.
I think it's a little early to be offering the scholarship just willy-nilly.
I'm not offering any scholarship. I'm just saying that you're going to go on about this until we all have it embedded into our brains.
I'm not too sure if I actually am looking forward to that.
Well, look, everyone deserves an education and, little tidbits here and there.
Now, Chitter's doing the deceiving.
Well, it's been Chitter the whole time, actually. It's just her default profile was her, so it was rolling under her for the first dozen or so.
Yeah, that's right.
Just hope this doesn't go with all your good rolls.
Yeah, I know, right? Immediately gets the combat fumbles. Shit.
Sounds about right.
So,
I'm a better deception than I think I'm better, with my Eldritch Blast.
So we have little idea of what this hunt is about, or what we're actually going to be going after.
I mean, I don't know. I've only been in this town for, I don't know, a day or two?
Seems a little
Even
off.
thus for myself here,
That was my.
I would say a couple of hours most.
Well, it's good to know that there's quite a few of us who don't know what the hell's going on. Make things more exciting, I suppose.
Can't really turn our nose up at the offering of getting some cash.
No, indeed not. We're running a little scant.
Well, it's not exactly like there's much else to do in this town. There doesn't seem to be anyone outside of this tavern, really.
Well, it seems like there's plenty of people inside this tavern.
All the population's in the tavern.
Is this happy hour? Does everybody just... What, are we surrounded by farmers who just get drunk at the end of the day? Is this what's going on? I think that'll do.
Nods yes. What is that green thing you keep doing?
Would you stop? Why are you doing this?
What are you doing?
No, much better, thank you.
You're not welcome.
What are you doing?
What am I doing with what?
No, him.
I am keeping my instruments in precision quality.
Instruments?
Yes. I told you, I'm a famed science orc. Well, I'm not the science orc, not yet. I am heir. I will be the one who inherits my father's title.
So you vote.
I will be. Come now. Yes, every generation, there must be a science orc. One who masters all the principles, has the firmest dedication to the arts of science,
I see that.
and we become an... It's a matter of prestige amongst our community. And I intend to see that it is me. So, what I have before me is just a... Well, one must keep their valued tools in good repair, really.
Are you referring to her or the weapon?
Well, that's rude. Cyrus is a
No,
dear
that-
friend, not a tool.
That wasn't in character. I was just saying, like, are you referring to her or are you referring to your instruments?
Keep touching me, and you're gonna lose the hand.
You know, I've been working on the designs for a bionic hand.
Then I'll help you.
Like, I could flex it this...
Do it!
I could... Palpatine? Where do you come from? But no, I could flex this knuckle here, and little screwdrivers and little bits could come out of it.
Well, then let me give you the motivation.
Well, all in its due time. No need to jump that gun. You know, I could give you a prosthetic arm that has a blade inside of it. Or a laser cannon. Would you like to have fire lasers?
No, I like my arms where they are.
I mean, I could build it inside your arm. I could give you a glove that you could point out and a blast of energy could come out of it.
You're not experimenting on me.
Where is your sense of scientific inquiry?
You're gonna scare the people we're trying to get to go out into the...
Oh, we're enough. It's fine. They'll come along. They want the money. It's fine.
Awfully bold assumption of you. To assume that we would just go because we can.
Well, why not? There's money, there's adventure, there's things to do. Clearly this place is, I'm not going to directly say backwater, but it seems like there's very little to entertain an inquiring mind and a youthful spirit.
Well, I mean, I certainly don't have anything better to do.
You can see that Saint-Germain has a subtle eye twitch at that. Just...
So what is your guys' plan?
To have a plan.
I mean, that would be nice.
Well, I think we want some more details on...
What it is we're going to be hunting, that would be nice.
Well, we don't get to find out about that until after we do the blacksmith thing.
Right.
Ah, yes.
So... I guess we really need to get the deets on which way we need to go in order to do the blacksmithing. And then from there, I guess, get ready to set off.
Okay. So you guys are exiting the tavern then?
Well, I think we want to know which way we need to go.
Yeah, if they've got any information of, like, which direction we should set off in.
I'm currently having Moxie just passively eavesdrop on the north 2 tables.
Kess was saying that the blacksmith does back up to the east of the east end of the city. There is a road that does lead out of the town that way.
So east then.
Okay.
Alright, so we need to figure out what's going on with the blacksmith thing, and then we can go on this extravagant paid adventure.
Well, I mean, the blacksmith did offer us kind of a nice little treat for that.
Yes, well, alright then. So, shall we?
To the east then.
Alright, so you are now back out of town. Not back out of town, back in town.
Back out in the streets.
Yeah.
Ah.
And you see the blacksmith doing stuff around the blacksmith shop. You can see that the notice is gone. Then at that point, since she has been told that you guys are possibly interested.
Wouldn't take
Well,
that
I mean-
down just yet.
It's all fine and dandy, but probably keep the sign up for a little bit just in case. You don't know we're gonna succeed.
That legit just said that.
They might not survive.
Oh, please. It's as good as done, really.
I hope if we die, you get eaten first.
I hope that a lot.
No, that was an inner monologue there.
Oh.
Ah. Well,
I mean,
If
it
there
wouldn't-
is a merciful
wouldn't be-
God, let him be eaten first.
Wouldn't be our fault if he has
Science
to
is
tell the
eternal.
monster his life story and his family history.
Yeah, it might bore the monster to death.
Ah, come now. All's fair in love and science.
And war. Which means taking your hand is fair.
We're not at war. And I'm flattered, but you're my student. It'll never work out.
At the rate things are going, you might need a prosthetic for yourself rather than for her.
Well, we'll get there when we get there.
Sooner rather than later.
That may be. You never know. Something I could do, blow my hand clean off. Be a hell of a story, though.
So do you go and ask the blacksmith for more details, or you guys just heading out east?
Does she have more details to give us? Because otherwise, then we'll just.
I mean,
Yeah, she can
who's-
point you in the direction.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Which way did they make off? Do you know who stole what?
So she'll go ahead and lead you guys to the back of the blacksmith area.
I want to try one of them fancy Mountain Dews.
Well, go for it. They're in the fridge.
Are they in the fridge?
They're in the fridge.
I need help. I'm falling on my pants.
Oh no.
And they're stretchy pants too. That's the sad part.
Hey, if you can get me one too, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it.
Might I suggest, if you're gonna keep your materials outside at the edge of town, maybe put up a fence or something?
Thank you.
Yeah. We never have had issues before, but the way with the weird things that have been being seen, it's definitely in my plans.
We've never had issues before. Until now.
So do we know about who the miscreants and vagabonds are that absconded with your goods?
We do not. But if you go ahead and come over here, she'll go ahead and step aside. You'll see busted crates and basically like little pieces of ore that are left, but you'll see a lot of weird like holes in the ground. Not like big holes, but just like indents.
Pick up a chunk of the ore. Oh, what kind of fuel do you use to smelt this? This is
Coal.
Oh.
Blacksmith, of course. What? No gas that I can use yet for this?
What sort of kiln are you using? I'm sure you could get some more purity out of this if you. I'd have to inspect what your tools are like.
Oh, I'm really liking the Dr. Stone anime right now. It's awesome.
The tools have been in my family for generations.
Well, I mean, it's not the best quality it could be, but it's damn good regardless.
Yeah, it depends if it keeps you alive or not.
Yeah.
So, you know that not everybody likes their tools inspected, right?
I'm not inspecting the tools, I'm inspecting the ore.
I'm asking about the tools.
I'll tell you to go ahead and take that with you if you want, so that way you know exactly what you're looking for.
You
It's
could
an
say
interesting
that
looking
it's a tool
kind of iron ore. Definitely shines more than regular iron.
Yes, well, alright then.
She'll go ahead and point out that, as far as she could tell, the tracks led out. And she'll point out to the straight ahead of where you guys are. Out and towards the canyon.
Well, I suppose there's very little to do other than get to it then, huh?
Finally, something hands-on.
She says she's going to go ahead and go back to prepping some stuff and processing what ore she has.
There's always work to be done.
Well, hunting we shall go then.
Now we'll see if I screw it up or not, or if I screwed up the layers or not.
Suddenly you see everything. Shit.
Right?
Couldn't.
There we go. Let's give this baby a whirl.
So you guys come. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so we will be coming from the west then?
Yep.
So we go over that a ways?
Yep,
There.
right where you landed.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
Do 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 do.
All right.
Matt. Give me you. Give me...
So you can definitely distinctly see the imprints that she was pointing out.
Imprints, like, were they footsteps or were they holes in the ground or, like, I kind of pictured gopher holes the first time you described them, but...
Smaller than gopher holes.
Did I make like a survival or investigation or something to kind of get an idea what kind of creature might have left these?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want? Nature, investigation, survival.
Go ahead and do nature.
Okay. I think this might be the first character I've ever actually taken nature on.
Oh, you can definitely tell that
all the shitty rolls with my shit. But...
around the holes, you see that there is a distinct pattern in a way, but their holes are by themselves. And they do lead off like a trail, but you can't tell distinctly what it is off the top of your head.
Okay.
Are they evenly spaced?
Per se. But it looks like there's multiple of them in an area.
Do they go into lines, or are they just kind of all over the place?
These tracks are side by side.
Right, but with the sheer number of holes, do they make a line of two, or are they just kind of all over the place?
Kind of, in a way, all over the place, but they're still kind of grouped together. It's so you definitely could tell that they're side by side, like Zork said. But you can't really tell what made it. You just can see that they follow in that direction.
You know, if they were smart, they would go single file to hide their numbers.
I'm not engaging you.
So what time of day is this here?
It's getting to I'd say about noon. Yeah, about 1 o'clock. I'd say you guys spent about an hour in the tavern eating and drinking and talking.
All right, well. If we have our tracker, we can carry ourselves on.
Tracker?
Well, we have someone who can follow the tracks, yes. See how close we're getting?
So distinctly, you can go ahead from where you are. Just looking, you can see that they lead off at least 20 feet from where you are.
$20 feet.
20 feet to the east.
So is anybody volunteering to be the tracker, or...
I am definitely not a tracky style person. I don't think I'd be able to help.
I mean, I have modifiers, yes, but I don't think I have anything trained.
No, I'm not skilled at tracking.
All right. Hey, I did better at that one.
All right. You can definitely distinctly, kneeling down, you can definitely see they definitely lead off 20 feet, 20, 30 feet from far as your eye can see right now without having to move, besides just getting down a little bit to look further.
I'll move up to 20 feet then.
All right. You start seeing that they start curving still eastwards, but starting to head down south a little bit.
Okay, so like up around this kind of ledgy thing.
Yep. They continue to go southeast. And then...
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so... And keep going down to the tree.
So at this point, you start noticing several different sets of footprints. You still see the holes. They start heading down south, more so, but then you start seeing other prints. Hey, Doggo, go ahead and have your thing.
Do a perception.
Do perception.
Alrighty. I might just have to do a modified 20. Give me a sec. think its vision is good as mine. Yeah, it's only got a passive of 11, so that means that I need to do.
I'd say go ahead and roll it off of your stats this time.
Roll off my stats?
Yep.
Alright. Do. Ha! Doesn't say shit.
Nope, it runs into a tree. But everyone else starts hearing flapping noise coming from that area.
Flapping, huh?
Yep, because this thing just fell to the ground and got tangled in a bush.
Yeah, that's about
But no, on a serious point though, yeah, it runs into a tree.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Dirt.
Sounds like a bird's having a bad time of it.
Yeah,
so
this bird's over here is having a bad time of it.
As I was saying, you see the random holes, still the same pattern heading down south, but you start seeing other footprints that have actually a pad to it, and then also one the hole like the same thing that are heading off eastwards.
Pad and a claw or some such?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, when you're saying that, are you saying they're going eastwards like this direction, or still kind of going down this direction?
So the holes only are over here. Did you see my ping?
Yeah, I saw your ping.
Okay, just want to make sure you still can see it. The pads with the hole are leading off into this east direction.
Okay.
And the trail you've been following has led you out east and then south, curved to the southeast and then south at this point.
Well, I'd like to will my my associate to stop faffing around and get back to the sky.
You don't see it come back.
Interesting.
It's invisible.
You can do that, I believe, can't it?
It is invisible currently, but
Yes, well.
can
It
it
is
tell
tie
me?
time.
Can you communicate with it at all?
Yeah, it can communicate with me telepathically. What's wrong with it?
All you hear is shit, 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 shit.
Having a bad time of it.
Quite.
Does this thing get caught in the beam of my lantern?
I don't know.
What do you mean,
have
beam
a
your
lantern of revealing?
Yes.
What's
It's
the-
mounted onto my gun.
What's the range of it?
That is a great question.
And does it? And can you shine it up the cliff?
Yeah,
Or
it's
not
up
the
on
cliff,
a cliff.
but the ridge a little bit.
I'm just kind of I've got that on to try and track down people. I don't know if I can see it or what my range is on it. Swell to know.
Go ahead and let's do. I'll give you. Hold on.
Give him like a radius or something.
Go ahead and roll me a d6.
Which one of us?
Quinn. See how good his crafting is.
Oh shit!
You got 60 feet.
Science.
So theoretically, if the light can hit where it is, it probably can be revealed.
Correct.
Is it revealed to everybody or just to Zork?
Everybody.
No, it is because it is not a lantern. It's like a bullseye lantern.
So it's like a cone.
Yeah. So it's not a. I just need to find out how much a bullseye lantern.
Usually, I thought they were like a 30-foot cone.
30-foot radius for a regular lantern.
Well, let's say, of course, being a man of science, you've definitely taken that and augmented that with mirrors and other stuff to
Pure science.
intensify it. So we'll go ahead and say that you have 60 feet on this as of right now.
Which is exactly what Bullseye Lantern covered. So hey, awesome.
There you go. You've just beamed it instead of making it a radius.
So you have your hyper flashlight. Can it reach?
You can't, in other words, you can't see shit unless you're right at it though, because the way you've augmented it.
Yeah.
It's on the side of my gun. See, it's this little bit right here.
See that?
Fits right on into here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Keeps my hands free.
So, where are you shining your light?
Probably straight ahead.
Straight ahead? Go ahead and draw a line to the area that you're shining.
You want the paintbrush?
I don't want this. I don't want the paintbrush. So.
Straight ahead?
Yeah, it's like in this kind of cone here.
You see
If we're moving that way.
You see the same stuff as if you were looking out there without it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So you're just moving it back and forth now.
Well, it's a 60-foot. Yeah, it's kind of like a.
He waves his wand back and forth.
Yeah, just kind of looking around as we go. But
see something that actually,
if the thing is just up in the tree, I guess I don't notice it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm hardly paying attention right now, anyway.
Doggo, are you aware of where you sent your familiar, or did he just dart off on his own?
I'm aware of where I was directing him, so I know he hit something and started swearing.
Okay.
But I don't know if he got caught by something or if he was just fucking dumb. Because he hasn't told me more than just shit.
So fucking dumb then.
Go ahead and try communicating with him. Besides him saying shit.
Tell me what is wrong with you.
Fucking tree, and I'm not alone.
Oh. I do believe there's something up on that cliff. Oh, I gotta do my thing. Blet. I do believe there's something that might be up on that cliff.
Not over here.
No. I point to
Where?
this area.
Well, if they're pointing out possible enemies, I'm gonna go over behind this tree and do sneaky things. There we go. Cool.
Go ahead and roll perception, guys.
Sure.
Perception.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot.
All you hear is your pet going, shit. Zork, Jesus Christ.
The
second
second
one.
chitter is actually Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, so y'all hear rustling over there at this point. Chitters hears, shit, I'm not by myself. Can't move. Stuck in tree.
Alright, what do we got up here? Goggles over face.
If you see a tiny demon, please don't shoot it.
Say what now?
So what do us that rolled well on perception? Anything?
You all hear rustling, and I'm trying to get this to token.
Show a
Okay.
thing.
Why isn't it letting me?
Because you probably got to
Are
bring
you
it from the GM level
on the
to
GM
that
layer? You have
level.
to be on the GM layer too.
Yeah, if it's on GM
Alright.
layer, you can only interact with it on GM layer, and then yeah.
The hell is
Okay.
that?
So you
Bat or something? Or spider? What is that?
Is it a little compy?
Yeah. Probably might be fucking fried.
I'd be fucking excited if it's a dinosaur.
Oh, it's mini compies. Da 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 da. Well, I can see why my thing's freaking out.
You know, a great family friend of mine once tried to create lab-grown dinosaurs. It worked well for a little bit.
You promised
But then
excitement.
a stupid wild mage came in and fucked it all up.
Wait, what the hell? Alright,
I
hold on.
gave him the power of dinos.
Alright, why is the bottom one not letting me move it now?
Is it accidentally on the
Probably
map
still
layer?
on the- Yeah, because you're probably still on the GM layer.
Well, not only that, but if you actually move the token to the map layer, it becomes part of the map and you can't move it.
Ah, son of a...
I mean, well, if you move it from there, it's...
Did I do a map? Oh, I did do a map. Okay, so... Layer, token layer.
shit.
Okay, thank you for that. Yep. So you see this little guy pop in, or pop out, look around, dart back in.
All right, so is this what we would consider fair game or not?
I don't even know what the hell that thing is.
I mean, I could fire a warning shot.
Well, you see that from what Zork can see with it, tell with his perception on that, is they're not really paying attention to you. It looks like they're trying to hide from something else.
Meanwhile, what I described was a demon.
So are they not trying to eat the imp then?
They're not paying attention to him. He's stuck in a tree. They can give a fuck less.
Can you hand me the orange thing, please?
He was not very graceful.
Oh, the shotgun?
Yeah.
Ow. Ow, my knees.
If you want to go ahead and try to roll to free him, for him to free himself, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm trying to get the bottom back on this thing because it keeps popping loose.
You're fine.
Fucking...
Do you want me to deal with it?
Yes, please. Because I am the bad at this. Ah!
I got it. You're fine.
Let's see.
What do you need me to do for him?
I'd say go ahead and roll either a strength or dex on him, whatever his better stat is.
Alrighty, let me double check that.
B-Dex. He's
Probably
like a foot
Dex.
tall.
Yeah. Let's see, his stats are... Yes, he has a +3 dex. So... Give me the dice roller. Give me... +3.
Funny as a pixie with 20 strength is, you don't see it very often.
It's an imp.
Yep.
But
It's
yeah.
Tinkerbell.
It takes him a little bit, but he gets out. Is he still invisible?
Yeah. Because unless he attacks something or something can actually see him and beat him up.
That's
I
the
think
other
he's
reason
made-
that they weren't messing with him, is they can't see him. They just
Yeah.
heard something rustling around. So,
So
he
do you-
gets free.
If he's
You
free,
see a random branch, though, float. Everyone else sees a random branch floating around.
Branch.
kind of making like zigzaggy dizzy movements.
Let's see here.
If you beam the branch, you will see the demon. Yes.
Let's.
Are you?
I will casually load one of my electromagnetic shells into my launcher.
Don't shoot it.
You'll see. Since you
Hold
guys are
right
watching, you'll see
control.
another thing pop out of the bush and look around and then dart back in.
Like, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it, but...
There's a couple of them. I could flush them out.
Well, I mean, the dinosaur things, whatever, you shoot, whatever.
No.
What we were following went to the south.
It went to the south.
Well,
All right,
what you
well.
were following stopped at the south and then started heading east with footprints, no?
No, there were two sets. The
Oh,
ones we were
split up.
following went south, the ones with footprints went east.
But the east ones also had footprints. I don't know what's going on.
The ones that were just the holes continued south. The ones with the pads and the holes went east. We started following just the holes.
I don't know if this is gonna stay.
Very sad.
So what's your plan?
I want to go. The dinosaur things. Are they hostile? They're not.
They're not even paying attention to you at this point. They look like they are trying to hide currently.
Well, then I want to follow the tracks though.
Which tracks?
The ones to the east, I think. They have pads, so.
There's
The ones to the south are the ones we were following from the start.
Yeah, I know, and I said I wanted to follow the ones with the pads that go east.
Okay.
You want?
I mean, if
Do
you
you
guys
guys
don't
want to
want
split,
to,
or do you
we
want
can
to?
vote.
I'm okay going either way. But if we're not going to flush these out, I'm going to put my launcher away. You think I should still keep it loaded with thunder? Or lightning?
I mean, keeping it loaded is definitely a good idea.
No, well, I mean, just should I? You think I should keep the lightning, the electromagnetic shell in there? I don't know if these things are particularly electrically charged. That's right. I'll pull out the lightning shell.
Staying.
Might have forced it back in. Nope.
We'll just use regular ammunition for this. That's fine.
Might need to get some duct tape.
No.
Time to ghetto-fy it.
I don't want to ghetto-fy it. This is bullshit.
Time for ghetto-ness.
No, I don't want to ghetto-fy it.
What are you ghetto-fying?
The fucking bottom to the vape.
Did the battery thing pop open?
Well, the thing is, the base of it got stripped a little bit, so every now and then it likes to pop loose.
Oof. No one likes a loose stripper.
Because Drunk Sam was dumb and somehow did the dumb.
Did you say no one likes a loose stripper?
Yeah, he said he stripped it loose.
Because I would wager that lots of stupid, horny losers probably love loose strippers.
I don't know. I would say a loose stripper wouldn't feel that great, but that's just me.
So based on mine, we can buy a new bottom to it.
And
So
try that.
we should probably just take it into the vape shop tomorrow.
Okay.
Dude, those are perfect gifts right there for what happened.
For the bird,
Yes.
I was so amused.
What bird?
You'll have to look later.
Okay.
Or you can look now, I don't care.
Is it in chat or something?
It's in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Discord.
I'll affix my torch back to my main weapon and proceed to fall in step just behind Cyrus.
Yeah, that last
Okay.
one basically is just what happened.
So to the east then. Yay!
Okay. You'll see that they start to actually continue on a little bit, about 15 feet. But then they start heading south.
Like outside of the map, or
Like-
like near where the tree is with the weird dinos?
Yeah, did they go up the tree or did they go down into the
They actually
canyon?
start to head towards where the dinosaurs are.
It's the dinos. We're following the dino tracks.
They're the ones that made the holes?
With the footpads.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Well then,
So as you continue on,
I mean, I guess if those are just leading to the dinosaurs and we've resolved one mystery, then we can follow the ones down to the south that we were originally following and see what happens there.
okay.
The south! Woohoo!
No. Mm.
The rustling definitely starts getting a little louder.
Are we about to get jumped?
They suck at hiding if they're being that noisy.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the tree with all the compies in it.
Danger bunnies!
They are danger bunnies.
Kind of, actually.
You'll see one pop out, look around, look at you, dart back in.
It's like a fucking theme park ride. And to the left, you'll see the majestic compy.
No, damn it. He's still in the way.
One's about to fucking jump on top of the The rogue.
Alright, I can hit that one.
So Sam, are you still looking up for the footprints as well?
Yeah, I'm just following the tracks that we followed in here that were leading down south.
Well, I think
Sorry.
we're focusing more on the peg holes again now.
Okay. So you start seeing that they actually start heading. They're still heading south, but they start curving back to the south, up to the east, towards the higher ridge.
Okay.
So, like this one?
Yeah, they start to curve up that way.
I'm gonna come over here and look up and see if I see anything.
Go ahead and roll perception.
I will roll as well.
If you want to go ahead and switch it so it's you instead of me.
Sure. Yeah, that's not bad.
You definitely do see something.
Is it scary?
It can be. You're not sure what to think of it at first.
It's 3 kobolds in a dinosaur costume.
I swear to God if it's a Zvart again.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God, they are Zvarts.
What?
Nope, Zvarts riding an Ankeg, everything burns.
The fuck are those?
Loads grenade launcher with malicious intent.
I thought I was a fucker with my my ogre thing.
So yes, you have followed the prints, and you look up and see the random things that have been scurrying around town, that no one can tell what they are. But they're not ant cakes.
I don't
Can't really
care,
tell what
Zvarts are
they're
riding
like.
them, everything burns.
Well, it explains the peg holes. Fucking big ass insect thing.
So, question. How do I start blood pressure check?
You click the stopwatch icon.
Yeah, there should be a thing that's like initiative.
Stopwatch icon?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
That's
turn
where
order.
you go.
And then everybody
then do I need to do anything?
themselves.
Yeah,
Well,
we
you're gonna roll initiative for all the creatures.
Yeah, but
Okay.
yeah,
And then I put it in descending order.
something like that. Plus 3 initiative. Okay.
Dang it, what did I do? Okay, that wasn't. No, that was me.
You rolled
did-
hit points. It
It
looks
did
like.
hit points.
Yeah.
Oh god.
How do I roll initiative on here?
Should be. I think it's a little D20 icon, kind of in
Yeah.
the middle of the
There it
token
is.
or whatever. Well, you got to select them, just like a character.
Oh, hold on, I need to go to token layer. Token. Alright.
I'll just have the imp go on my initiative. That way it makes it easier.
The spiders are going to do this, or the things are going to do the same thing as the, they will share the turn with the Zvart riding them.
Clearly, the reason why I'm low in initiative is I'm just pulling out my grenade launcher, loading it.
And I think you should have an option on the initiative thing to be able to select descend it, so you can order them from like greatest to least. There you go, perfect. So you kick ass.
I do
Everything
because
must
it's level
die.
5.
Oh, never mind then.
Are any of you also still paying attention to the
To the
danger
little
chickens?
dinosaurs things? No. not
Danger
unless they-
bunnies.
Not unless they're actively aggressive towards us.
Not of yet.
So yeah, if they attack us, sure, I'll fucking nuke them. But for now, I'm just gonna
But
ignore them.
You also may be able to tell what they were hiding from or running from.
I'm assuming the 2 fucks on the ridge is what they were running from.
Makes sense.
Okay, so how high is this ridge?
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's about the base one that you guys were at in front of. Sorry, I'm trying to use the correct names. Chitters is about a 10-foot from base to up on top. The second stage in front of Thigh and Malekith is about 20 feet up.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna find that.
Is this part like less steep?
Yes, you actually can see that's you literally step up just by taking
A big step.
like you're trying to step up like 2 or 3 stairs. Big step, you can climb, you can get up onto it.
So it's like a 3-foot incline versus a 5-foot one.
Yeah. You can see right down here. Here it's very tapered, and it starts to get shorter, thicker and thicker as you get here, and then you hit the 20-foot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go there with my movement.
You're about to get
I suppose I will fire my fuck. Why okay.
Oh,
I will
shit.
fire my gun at the thing that it's riding, or not gun, but my hand crossbow.
It's a
We can get you a gun.
It's a medieval gun. It's a gun that shoots crossbow bolts.
I'm guessing that's not gonna hit.
Cyrus, would you like a gun?
Negative. That does not hit.
Then I'm going to use my extra attack to shoot it again.
Okay.
That also doesn't hit. Fuck.
Nope, sails right in
You
between.
took all the good
both.
rolls!
I did not. Thank you
You
very much. You rolled
did!
really well for your initiative.
Okay, then that's all I can do. So yeah, that's my turn.
I didn't take all the good rolls.
Yes,
Other people rolled too.
But we're sharing an account, so...
Right. But I also rolled terribly already too, so...
Okay.
I mean, my fucking imp hit a tree, and I couldn't see shit, and I rolled a meta initiative.
How do I make the order change? Just so
There,
I'm
there
aware.
should be an arrow icon.
Yeah, it should be like next. and
Oh,
then
okay,
do
that
next
continues.
one.
Oh, okay. Is there anything else for you?
Nope, that is it.
All right.
She is Lissad.
Lessad.
Lissad.
All right. All right. So these you hear them, and the spiders are freaking out, and they start looking towards you.
Did you actually hit next?
Good.
Yep. I thought I did.
There
My
you
bad.
go.
Come at me, bro.
Also, a hint, if you mouse over the one that's active, it'll put a little yellow box around the one that actually is that one's turn.
Yep. I was noticing that while I was going through. I appreciate that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
It's handy
you're
when
gonna go
picture
ahead
these
and
things on
see
things.
This fart, go ahead and point at you.
Which one?
At Sai, and fires an Eldritch Blast, which
Almost
sails
breaks his
massively
arm.
and it hits the spider. You see the spider hike up
Uh-oh, it's pissed.
for 10 force damage.
Basically, they work kind of like the deflectors. That
I know. I just need to.
It does not look happy, but he is also pointing the spider towards Sai.
Ranged weapon attack. So.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go ahead and the spider, since they share the same turn, it's gonna go ahead and
Gross.
fire a web.
My AC is higher than that, so does that mean I avoid it?
Let me see.
It's an attack, so I would assume so.
The target is restrained by the web and resist. Creature hit. Okay, yep, nope, it does. It misses you. But you see this nasty looking web just all over that tree next to you.
Gross.
What, you don't want a
Spiders.
spider anal spooge on you?
Spider's gonna come towards you.
Spider should be pissed off at its rider since he got shot in the back of the head.
Yeah, but the thing is also controlling where it's going. It doesn't look happy with anyone right now. At
I
all.
control a horse, but I'm sure if I shot it in the back of the head, it's gonna fucking buck me.
Alright. Next.
Ah, our murder elf.
Alright, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 25 into the tree. Then, where is my thingy? I shall hide with a bonus action. Woohoo! Probably not very good, but hey, whatever. Then take my last step into the bushes.
Was that even a hide? It looks like you rolled survival.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did. Hey, it's a little better.
It don't see shit. At this point.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's focused
It's
on
the
side.
spider is pissed.
Good.
The fart is pissed.
Well then, if I'm pretty sure it's not seeing me, then fuck it. I will take a shot at this Vart.
Okay.
Nice.
You hit.
Sneak. Oh shit.
You hit hard.
Then I will go ahead and do my super cool death roguey thing and make the other Vart take that much.
Can you take the sneak as well? Or is it just the necrotic?
Oh, not the sneak, no. Just forgot to check that off. Just the necrotic.
You'll hear
So-
this fart the other one just scream.
Saving that for the repertoire later.
Yay! Creepy death rogue stuff. Hit both Svarts.
You were looking at that once upon a time.
Yeah, I've got a character who has that.
The Phantom Rogue?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one Velpool?
Yeah.
We'll be best friends forever
Oh.
and ever and ever.
That is it for me. Creepy death rogue, I like it. I can also play dirges on my violin because creepy death rogue.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Measure. Both are well within range.
Can we see them from where we're at?
Yes, you can definitely see them from where you are at.
I'm gonna change this to.
They're
this.
not small little spiders. The
Excellent.
smarts are.
Zvarts?
But
You
you
mean
can tell-
collateral damage.
but you can tell that the spiders are harnessed like they've been made for this.
Miss. Yes. Oh.
Which one did you hit?
Well, I
Or
hit
what did you hit?
this one. Hang on, I gotta change back.
Which one?
I hit this one.
Okay, I didn't see a ring the first time.
Yeah, I still had on a ruler.
The spider or the
No,
spark?
the spark. Just. Bah! Well, I meant the cat jump and scratch my little.
I'm sorry.
That's
You
fine.
see it scratch its head.
You're like, hey, what the fuck? And then, let's see, 5, 10, 15, oops, goddammit. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We'll put him right about here-ish. And kind of hide in that tree. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. So you'll see the spark that screamed. Him and the spider are just gonna disappear.
Oh no.
Well, I don't like that.
Quick, use your magic revealing gun. Disappear
real
this,
quick.
bitch. Wing.
Oops. Okay, hold on. There we go. Put that back. But you're gonna hear scurrying though.
Yeah. As in away from us or towards us?
Towards.
Oh, great. Yeah, you do the thing.
Probably towards the one that heard it with dark voodoo.
No, they can't see you.
They can, because I revealed
Attacked.
when I attack, yeah.
Okay. Bear with me.
Bearing. What is the curse of roll 20? Actually hit with a spell, do min damage. Miss with a spell, do max damage.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, but I do need to change that. Where is that in the
Oh, the
settings?
spider is gonna go ahead and be done as well.
This is my character. I just don't remember where it is in here.
Might be in settings on top in the gearbox for the server.
Zork.
Here it is.
All right. Well, sweeping with my. Do I catch where this invisible thing is?
Where are you shining your light?
I can sweep my. Because I was pointing over this way between the two of them.
Okay.
So-
Sweep the area that you're looking.
Well, if they were here and they moved, would I not have seen which direction they were moving?
Let me see how that lantern works real quick. Does it reveal it to everyone or just you for
To
that
me.
time?
No, actually to everyone.
Yeah, basically nukes any kind of illusion shit for the most part, right? Or is it just invisibility?
Invisibility.
Okay.
You seen it went downwards.
Okay, so if it's scurrying that way, where is it in here?
You're hitting it.
Okay.
It's right there?
So then it's no longer invisible, correct?
Yeah, it's not invisible while I've got trained eyes on it.
Hold on.
Damn it. Revealed. There it is.
But that also means that your imp is
Yeah,
now.
you just revealed my imp, so I gotta drop the thing on it.
It's okay. Okay, we won't shoot your imp.
Please don't. I like my imp.
The Zvarts might.
Yeah.
Well, you are in the tree that is covered in spiderweb, by the way. So are you above it, or were you in the tree?
I believe that the web hit the tree from this side. So
Yes.
that's why I was at the
It
bottom
covered the
part.
tree.
Oh, it covered the entire tree? Okay, then it'll be more like here-ish then.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Would have gotten caught with the beam.
Actually, no, scratch that. Sorry. I apologize. Yes. The giant spider, you can definitely tell, looking at the mandibles, extremely sharp, and they do to be looking to be dripping with something besides its own blood.
Sweet. If I am permitted, I should like to pull out my poisoner's kit and collect some venoms.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand for carving up. Okay. I will go ahead and you get a gland full of venom. The other one is not very much intact. But you also get two of the very sharp mandibles.
I see knives in the future. That's what I need to use on Nubian. I need fangs, and I can load up with my shit and just be like, stick.
Sweet.
Totes.
Stork.
Yes. It's a good idea, and you know.
Hurrah!
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
What? Okay.
You get about a half a square foot of the web intact that you're able to go ahead and gather.
Oh, this will become very...
Anyone else doing any investigation?
Nope. Well, actually, let me check. Sure, actually.
Over by where you are?
Actually, no. In specific, probably the foliage closest to where we found the Zvarts. Because I'm wondering if, like, any larger pieces of maybe things they stole, they just kind of stuffed in the bush until they could do whatever with it later.
You definitely see a hole that's covered.
Like a big hole?
It's a good size hole.
I think I found a hole.
Okay, well, can you uncover it?
Pull off foliage.
You see a big old sack that's tied with rope that's tied to one of the branches.
Nice. I think I found what we're looking for.
It's heavy. Very, very heavy.
I'm gonna need one of you guys.
I'll go help. I get strong.
If you would be so kind.
So you'll go ahead and help outside?
Yeah.
Both of you are able to, with the help of Sai, you're able to definitely pull that up.
Sweet.
It's definitely very heavy. The bag doesn't look in good condition.
I want to open bag.
Okay.
I want to take bag. You can't take it.
You open it up. You definitely see lots of shiny and sparkly stuff.
This looks about right.
Is it like metals, precious gems? Mostly metals, right?
Mostly ore and ingots and the stuff that was stolen. Some pieces of wood that's in there from the crates.
Do any of the metal bits look like they've been gnawed on, or like someone took a bite out of a Kit Kat bar?
Not that you can tell.
Okay. I had a suspicion, but I was wondering. Alright, I think we found what we were looking for. Da 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 da.
Oh, let's
So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to continue looking around?
I mean, we can. Do we know the sheer magnitude of how much stuff was stolen? Like, would it be more than said bag here?
About 2 crates worth.
I feel like I'd rather get the bag back before we start looking around, because this thing's like heavy and it's what we were looking for, so...
It's some of what
or at least some of what we were looking for.
I'm gonna check other parts of this immediate area to see if there might be like multiple holes with bags in them.
That's fair.
And then after that, yeah, we probably just retreat with what we found so far and come back with a secondary search.
That would be fair.
Whereabouts are you looking?
Basically more in this area, just other parts of it to see if there's maybe a couple of like fucking hidden holes.
You don't see any more holes. You do see more of the holes that you can tell were now the spider tracks. That are all around this. Hold on, real quick. Where the heck? Ah.
Are you on the right layer? There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you see them all over in this area, and still, like they came up from this way and were all over here.
Okay.
Which is understandable because what you found.
The only other place I might check immediately, aside from what we found here, is maybe poke through the bush that the compies were hiding in. Since there were some tracks kind of in this vicinity, like over here, that might be a thought, but other than that.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and head over there and investigate?
Sure. Not as great, but...
You see a bunch of broken branches. You can definitely tell where your imp crashed into the tree.
It's, yeah. There's a little fucking imp-shaped hole.
But you don't see anything.
Okay.
Nothing shiny, nothing tied to anything, nothing that stands out at all.
Okay. Come, Moxie, we must return. And he can go back to feck invisible. Until Zorp decides to, like, fucking flashlight him.
It's a wait at the moment.
I like keeping it hidden, because it's a good idea.
So Malekith, where do you have your mandibles?
In a corrosive-proof bag, I would hope. Fluffy, still there? Fluffy?
I was muted. I was talking to Jess.
Okay.
Oh, you're fine.
In a bag of some form, I guess? I don't know. Let's see. What do I got here?
Well, I'm assuming you have the main poisonous gland and everything, and most of the residue in your poison kit that you used.
Would be my assumption.
But the mandibles, I would say they're about as long as at least long as the blade on size glaive.
I mean, in all honesty, if he's cleaned them, essentially, he could probably just have them in a bag. Or, like, in his main backpack or whatever.
I'm just wondering where they are.
Or even just tied to his back, like a fucking weird dagger.
I mean, I guess I could do that. I've got, like, a quiver, so I could probably just, like, tie them and have them dangling off the back of the quiver or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have neat new trophies you can do neat shit with.
So what's the now?
Back to the blacksmith and say, "Here, do something with these."
You see these? I want these to kill people.
Yes, I think we should go back and drop off what we've managed here. And if we need to go back for more, we need to go back for more, and we can start our search from here.
idea.
Hefty bag is hefty. You alright?
Yeah, just tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is getting late. Let's go ahead. So you guys are heading back to town then?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, that's why. I'm like, why isn't things moving? Okay. So she'll hear you guys coming up. And she'll be like, back so soon?
At least to start with, we do have a delivery for you.
So you'll go ahead and hand her the bag then?
Cyrus?
Yep, I will hand her the bag and let her know to check it and see if this was everything she was looking for.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nice.
Probably a little bit shy, but yeah, I am more than grateful. So, as my word says,
Smithing services.
you guys have got VIP service per se, where anything you need, half price, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys 180 gold each for doing it so fast.
Nice.
You said 180?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah.
Reputation with the blacksmith has increased.
So the blacksmith will see something will catch her eye.
Go on.
She'll point at Malakath and ask where you got those,
The man
and if she can see them.
Some spiders that were with the little blue guys that stole your goods.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, so those are the things that everyone's been seeing
This
that
wasn't finished, so.
disappear before anyone can really tell. Did I?
Yeah.
I like the
Seems that
colors.
way.
Son of a. My bad. I noticed it in Twitch. I apologize, guys.
What happened?
He didn't realize he hadn't switched to us.
Oh.
I forgot to switch the player tag.
Oh, I thought you thought you did, and we're like, okay, we'll just keep looking at the forest. It's fine.
Yeah, I thought I did, but my bad. I saw it in Twitch and it caught my eye, and I'm like, crap. So, she'll look it over. She'll be like, what do you plan to do with these?
I don't rightly know. I'm not a smith,
It's funny
but
you should mention that.
I was
just wondering.
thinking maybe see if you could do anything with them.
Oh, of course I can.
You alright?
Is it right if I go ahead and, can I go ahead and take these? And come see me in about a day, and, I guarantee I'll have something you like.
Can't really see its face because mask, but kind of ponders for a second.
Just passive.
Sure.
Yes.
I'll ask you, what's your choice weapon?
Well, I have my bow, and when I can, I don't mind getting in close and doing a bit of stabbing.
Like short stabbing, long stabbing?
Deep penetrative stabbing?
Well, I am definitely more dexterous than strong, so I prefer the quick weapons.
She'll ask you to go ahead and pull it out and pull out your weapons and show her for an idea.
Do what?
She'll ask you to go ahead and pull out your weapons of choice, just so that she can see real quick.
Well, he'll pull out a rapier, and he's got a couple daggers.
Then you said a bow. Okay.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, actually.
She says, go ahead and give me about a day. and bring me back any more odd items, parts per se, I can go ahead and I can definitely help you guys out on this. So go ahead and take the mandibles gently inside.
What's in the thing now?
Fizzy lemonade. By glass.
With one S.
So keen to see what she makes with my mandibles. This should be interesting.
I'm actually kind of thinking that's dope too.
Well, those things are going to be right nasty, I think.
Well, like I
Like,
stopped. It's like when you mentioned bow, I was just like, "There's no way you could do." And then like I had that stop thought because I'm like, well, actually, she could do like a bladed bow kind of thing, but it's probably better if they're just something with a hilt.
But I joked yesterday that I might make a fighter because I knew what this game was kind of spawned from, which is Monster Hunter. And I know one of the key things in Monster Hunter is you take monster bits and have armor and shit made out of them. But I completely forgot that when I was taking spider bits. I was just in it for the venom.
Well,
You rolled good.
The other funny thing is if you and you should have permission. If you check out like the Lore Keeper repository, I did throw in that crafting thing. That mentions like things you can try to harvest shit from to make stuff with.
I would have definitely gave you guys more, but Nork had to go and just blow everything to pieces.
You're welcome!
Stop blowing everything to shit.
Look, I have dealt with those little blue shits before. I am perfectly justified in my actions.
I've dealt with those little blue shits before, and I was not looking forward to what was about to happen.
What was funny is when you were like, "Oh, is it a Svart or a goblin in a trench coat or whatever?" And then Kun was like, "No, it's a Svart in a top hat." I'm like, "Oh God, this is perfect."
You motherfucker!
It's always Bart's at this point.
It's all yep. Yep.
Ugh. You and your fucking like Swiss Army beans. Ah, ow.
So, yep. I know I kept you guys late. I apologize. So we'll go ahead and call this here for now. See if Sin wants to go ahead and join. You guys made quick work, and quicker work than I was hoping.
That's usually how it goes.
None can stand in the face of science.
I think my first.
The thing is, though, is how quick you did it made it even quicker, per se, because since he grenaded 3 of them in one turn, I was gonna have the dinosaurs join in, but attack anything that moved because they were terrified of what was with being hunted and what's going on. So they were going to be friend and foe, but since he decimated everything in freaking one shot, I made them it terrified them, and
Hey, it's good stuff.
I mean, I think it went well. But,
Oh, yeah.
JR, do you know of Kobold Fight Club?
what was that?
Kobold Fight Club?
Never heard of it.
You can Google it, but it is a, kind of like an encounter calculator. And it'll help you, figure out how many things and of what CR you can throw at us. And when you have, like, a lot of magic users in the party, consider, like, because they'll give you a rating of, like, medium, hard, and deadly. And then it'll explain, like, hard is for, like, one person going down, deadly means somebody's probably gonna die, that kind of thing. But usually with magic users, I always bump it up. So hard is actually just medium, so I would go deadly if I want a hard encounter.
So that was an equivalent of a CR6? with the dinosaurs. But since they dipped, the raptors were a quarter, and the bigger one was a CR1.
What was
So
the
essentially,
spiders?
It was like a CR 3.25 or 3.5 or something like that, not factoring in the dinos.
yeah.
Yeah, usually when I design encounters, I like to throw at least one thing that is 1 CR higher than the party. So we're 5, so I would throw like 1 6 in there, and then like smaller things, so like maybe 2s or 3s, to help kind of dwindle their like a nutrition fight. And I also find that it is helpful to kind of, even when it's not a dungeon, to take a dungeon approach and be like, okay, you're gonna hit some CR, like for us, CR3s, and they're gonna be, an annoyance. They're gonna make you use some of your stuff, and then throw in like the CR6 with a few more CR2s, something like that, because that CR6 is really gonna challenge us. But since there is 4 or 5 level people, it's like not gonna be a deadly challenge. It's just gonna be hard. And then the smaller things will help that, like, not have all the firepower on your one big thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, there was another. I did have another encounter, but you kind of avoided that one. So, that one was more of a CR6 or CR5, I think. Let me see. La la la. That would have been a CR4.
Yeah. So this is like, I think this went really good for session 0, and I think you did a really good job. But this is just like stuff that I've learned from DMing and trying to set up encounters, because I hate setting up fights. That's my least favorite thing to do. But that's kind of what I've learned, so I thought I'd pass that along.
I appreciate it. By all means, I absolutely do. I'll take whatever information. I really enjoyed it. I definitely can't do all the voices like everyone else does.
I can't either.
If I try.
I think for my
What was
first
that?
experimentation, I like to, or what I did was, I basically had the NCR in mind, and then just had stuff to pepper along the way to possibly just kind of like weaken / bleed some resources, and then like kind of add or detract depending on how well people were doing. And that way, like, I could plan possibly 6 separate encounters, but depending on how things went, either pull back to like 4 encounters, or maybe even possibly just kind of multiply some of the lesser ones to be just a little bit more of a threat.
Yeah, nutrition fights are like important when you're higher levels. And also another thing that I did when I first started DMing was I would whisper roll, so that way I could kind of get a hang of, like how hard I could actually hit.
And honestly, I should have been doing whisper rolls for all my deception shit,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't flood the chat.
Or like roll to DM.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
I was
'Cause didn't
waiting
see
for
that
you
option
to.
until I was, like, trying to look for my auto roll shit
I was waiting for you to roll
to botch it.
below 11, so that way I could be like, is anyone watching him talk?
Yeah.
And then if someone said yes, I'd be like, you notice it like a cheap Japanese Godzilla movie.
His mouth is not matching his words.
I thought it was pretty
His mouth is moving and nothing's coming out. He stops moving his mouth, and words come out.
Yeah, basically.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I was primarily speaking telepathically, but moving my mouth to make it look like I was actually talking. Because Chitter can't actually talk.
I did not care.
Yeah. I thought it was just an interesting little quirk, because I was like, well,
Yeah,
I don't
I
want to
thought it
be
was
like, bah, the entire time. But at the same time, I was just kind of like, I was like, I picked
See, I
up.
wondered. I was thinking, like, my character didn't care, so I didn't roll anything. But I was debating, since your picture is a bird, if you're like a kenku or something, but you were like talking through your imp or something, is what was going on.
I was a kenku, but because
You were disguised as
I purchased a hat of disguise, and I'm like, why don't I just run with this? So I disguised myself to look like Saint Germain, and to have my like inner telepathy voice be Saint Germain, but for the most part just be like, and talking via telepathy.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was a good idea. I like it.
I enjoy that. That's good quirk.
I will say I definitely had fun.
Oh yeah, this was a good first dip, man.
Yeah, I think it went really good for a first time.
Basically, from my opinion, all you need to get down is to start with is like mechanics for Roll20, and I don't think any of us really have all of that down yet. So you're doing good.
That's always the first hurdle. When
You
you're
did
trying to
good.
figure
You
out the
did
map
good
layer
trying to
stuff.
set the mood, and all that.
I like the little gift of Cass running this. This makes me happy.
I will end him.
That was him. Everybody else almost was me, but he was like, Kess is gonna be here, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
That is actually kinda
Originally, I
great.
put Kess in the tavern, and then I put in two of
Two of your guys is your guys or whatever.
Yeah, two of my Bram Stalkers. I put in the one from Ray's game, and then I put in the one, I put in Petals. And I was like, Fluffy, go ahead and throw a couple of your other game characters in. And originally it was just 4 people in the tavern besides Kess.
I kind of like.
And then he threw a couple more in there, and then he put Simon in. Like, dude, put Simon over by the at the bar with Kess.
I kind of like the idea of trying to think of where this falls in line with like the timelines of like.
No, this is at the end of
Twilight.
time and space.
So
Twilight
probably
Zone.
after Bramstock. So
No, this is at the end of time, just like Chrono Trigger.
He told me to make the bar look populated, so I just threw in a shitload of characters that don't get played anymore, because I was like, that sounds fun, why the fuck not?
some of them do. The rogue's definitely gonna get played.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not
Oh, yeah.
currently being played
Yeah,
because
the
she's got
Bramstockers
it.
were the only ones that do still
Yeah.
get played. Everyone else that I added, though, are from old games or whatever.
Is Des no longer? I thought he was still part of something.
Nah,
Who?
Chrono.
Des.
Kess. Quinn said I can re-roll Kess to match
No,
Simon's
not
level.
Kes. Des. Fluffy's
Des.
helpful. Des.
Oh,
Dez, he is out there somewhere, but he's not currently in a game.
Oh, okay.
I think he's in the void or something.
He's working for a shadowy individual.
Kess is out there adventuring in Bramstock time, but in this time, he's got some of his trophies hung up in the tavern and has put his gold to
Shawarma.
further other industries in this town.
Ambrax!
Shawarma.
I mean, I'm all for it, because Kess is like one of, if not your best character, and seeing him pop up in other shit is awesome.
He's
Like I said, if we can find a way to put him bring him into Bramstock after I re-roll him to match the levels, I am definitely for it. I won't of course, draw all my attention to him because I can't, but it will definitely give him some nice
Retirement
gameplay
levels.
and some being able to dust him off.
Yeah.
Ambrax! A worthy
still-
opponent. All battles shall be legendary!
I'm super curious if Zyman won't pop up in Sanguine Souls at some point, because last I heard he was exploring somewhere around that neck of the woods.
Maybe. You never know.
Isn't he actually near Souls Time?
So, if Sin does
Maybe it's the
decide,
area that they're
of
fighting.
course, once again, he will get the gift that was part for accepting the invitation from the guild, which is the +1 cloak.
Ow.
And then he'll still have the starting gold, unless he, of course, buys stuff, but he won't be in on, of course, this haul.
I will actually laugh if Sin is the only one that realizes that Saint Germain's just been like not talking.
I
talking.
haven't been rolling because I'm Zork.
I haven't
don't
actually
generally-
botched it that hard yet. The only time I botched was
No, you've been
perception
doing good.
checks.
You
I
were
was
good.
just waiting
You
for JR to give us an
actually
in to notice.
Got pretty low in front of the dwarf, and I was gonna have her start eyeing you, but I had her just ignore it
Yeah.
for now.
I mean, my passive is a 24, but I'm just ranting about other things and not paying any attention.
Right.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining anybody who's off here lurking, hanging around. Bearded Witch, glad to see you again. Thank you. And we will be back here tomorrow.
Possibly Bramstock?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Possibly Bramstock.
Possibly Bramstock.
Boss fight.
Fighting the white dragon.
Oh, I hope this doesn't go terribly.
It's gonna go terribly.
I'm already making my escape
We still
plan.
need to see if we get our full rest beforehand.
We need a rest. We need a rest fast.
It's like fucking seven
I mean-
Varts and a skeleton. That's all it is.
Yep, they're just puppeteering it. It's like a pantomime horse, but it's like 18 Zvarts.
Or like the fucking Chinese dragon costume thing.
Yep.
Which is like, yeah.
That's all it is. Just a bunch of high-level Zvarts. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
They all cast Scorching Ray at the same time.
Oh god, yeah, and
To
that's
make it look like
that's
it's
the
breathing
fire breath. That's the fire breath.
That's a different fire breath. Why is it beams? Ow, ow, ow.
Like a fucking machine gun. Oh, they're
Kinda.
coming out of its
Enemy
mouth.
unbelievers! All right. Well, we will see you guys next time. So, yeah, take care of yourselves. Have fun.
After these messages,
We'll be right back.